Hey guys, this is lesson 1 of the Pascale method. Now, first you need your violin, and make sure you get a violin that is not those cheap Amazon violins that are like $100. You want to get something nice that's around, 300, 400. And so let's go through the checklist of what you need for this class. We have violin. We have a shoulder rest. Now, this shoulder rest is what holds your chin with the violin, helps you to put your chin on the violin and helps with that distance. So that's your shoulder rest. You're going to want a music stand. Now, you can use a music stand, or you can do a piano stand, or you can prop it up, but I recommend getting a music stand. You need the Pascale method workbook. That's what I'm going to be using, and it's a great workbook for beginning violinists to learn violin who have no experience, and it's great for kids as well. And it says the DVD. Now, instead of the DVD, I use a Google Drive that has all of the Pascale method videos that I use for my students. And then obviously a pencil. You can get like a mechanical pencil, but that's what you need for this class. Okay, so if we turn the page, we have lesson 1. Let's get started. So in this lesson, you're going to learn how to hold the violin, and you're going to be starting to pluck. So we have the parts of the violin, but let's start with holding our violin correctly. So how do you hold your violin correctly? Well, first you're going to be in rest position. So you're going to carefully go in rest position right here, where you have your right arm over the violin, and you have the shoulder rest that is going to be resting on your hip. So this is going to be rest position. Okay. So in rest position, now you're going to get your left hand. You're going to wave high. You put your left hand right here with a thumb on the back of it. Make sure you have a good grip. And beginners practice on a carpet. So if it falls, it doesn't break. Okay, you're going to hold it out in front of you. You're going to go upside down in your left ear. You're going to drop it to your shoulder. You're going to look up to the sky. You're going to press it into your neck. And then you're going to put your chin down on that chin rest. Okay, so we have our neck down on that chin rest, and you should be able to hold the violin, just your chin. So you can put your hands down like this. And that's what you want. You will hold it with your chin. Now, if you have to, you put your left hand here where the wood is. Okay, that's how you hold the violin. Now, after you're done playing, we go into rest position again. So let's do the parts of the violin. When we turn to the next page, you're going to see the parts of the violin. Here we have 4 different strings, right? We have the G string, D string, A string, and E string. The lowest is the G, G, D, A, E. Okay, that's the 4 strings. Now we have the scroll. That's right here. We have the pegs, right? We have the peg box. We have the nut of the violin. We have the fingerboard. That's this black section. That's where you can put your fingers down on the strings. And then also we have the bridge right here. We have the F-fulls. That's what produces the sound. We have these little fine tuners. This is the chin rest, and this is the shoulder rest, right? That goes on the shoulder. This goes on the chin. Okay, we have a couple notes for how to take care of your violin. Always dust it daily with a soft cloth. Keep it away from young siblings and pets. Rest it in its case during practice breaks, never on a chair or a floor. You're going to never place it face down. Okay, you're not going to place it like this. We're going to place it like this. The reason is it can hurt the bridge. Okay, you're gonna never leave it in the car, especially on very hot or cold days. So I find that if you leave it in a car that's really hot or really cold, it'll mess up the violin with the glue and the strings. Okay, you're gonna never touch the bow hair. I've seen a lot of dirty bows in my times. Never drop your violin. Beginners practice on a carpet. Okay, that is the parts of the violin. And next, if you look at the next page, you see Meet the Family. We have G for Grandpa. He's down on the basement. We have D for Daddy in the middle with the dogs. A is for Auntie. She's in the middle. And then E, Mommy sees a mouse. She screams E. You're gonna be raising her hands up high. So down low, we have a G for Grandpa. Okay, then we have a D for Daddy. On the floor, you see us under the staff on the floor with the dogs. And then we have, in the middle is A for Auntie, E for Mommy. Sees a mouse, says E. Okay, that is the family. All right, now let's actually do some plucking. So if you go in rest position with your violin, okay, now we're going to do the same thing. Hold out our left hand. Her left hand right here with a thumb on the back of it. Okay, fold out in front of you. You turn it upside down. In your left ear. Drop it to your shoulder. Look up to the sky. Press it into your neck. And down on that chin rest. Okay, you can have your hand right here. And now, if you need to, or you can just be like this. But let's just go right here for now. Okay, now we're going to pull our right hand. We're going to hold it out in front of us with make an L. Okay. Now we're going to put the thumb on the corner of the fingerboard. Now that finger, that pincher finger, we're going to make a doorway. See how it makes a doorway? And we're going to pluck that G string. So ready? G. And then you do it again. Okay, now let's do D. Again. Now A. Now E. Okay, let's do it again. So we got G, D, A, E. Okay, so that is those strings. Now, we did pizzicato. Now you can go in and you do all of the different worksheets in here. So we have these flashcards that you're going to cut out and you're going to try to guess what it is. And you're going to try to get your 4 notes down. Okay? Now, if you look on the last page here, you're going to see name your notes. Okay? So those name your notes, that's going to be the best challenge for you. You're going to guess what each string is. So the first one, let's just do the first line together. First one, what do you think it is? It's A. Okay. Then it's E, A, G, D, G, E, then A. Okay. So those are the different strings. Now that is the end of lesson 1. And next up is Pascale method lesson 2. Hope you have a great week of practice. So go ahead, practice that for a full week. Now I get a lot of questions. How long should you practice? Well, I would recommend 15 minutes a day. And you can use all the Pascale method videos and you can use that to be able to play each of the exercises. So that is the end of lesson 1.